Everybody, it's Mr. Dan here, just giving you a morning update on some things that you should be working on and some things that you should be looking out for. So here I'm on the Google Classroom page, and I'm going to I'll just open up 10A here to go over a few things. I'll make stuff smaller. Okay, so what should you guys be working on right now? I'm going to go to the classwork section here, and here we are in our unit. So first thing I want to draw your attention to is this assignment down here, LB number 4.3, SEP gas laws, okay? So if I open this up, what are you guys supposed to be doing here? This is really like the packet that you should be handing in to me on Monday is the current date for that. Okay, so what stuff should you have completed in here? What stuff can you work on if you haven't done it yet? Present mode here so you can see it well. Okay, so make sure you put your name in. You can rewatch this awesome video that I made for you. You can input your phenomenon description and your phenomenon questions from the phenomenon video that I made you. Phenomenon. I feel like I should just say that a few more times. Phenomenon. One more time. And a model of the phenomenon is going to go right here. Okay, so those are some things you have hopefully had completed for several days now. Other stuff that you can be working on at the current time, planning data and graphs for your lab that you're planning at home. So I saw most of you submit a video on Flipboard about your lab that you're doing. That's awesome. And I told you either go ahead or make some changes. I might have asked you to make these changes and tell me about them, or maybe I just said do them and get started on your lab. Either way, this is where it's going to go. What's your research question? That's going to go up here. Okay? Research question. Something about gas laws. Here's where you're going to draw that picture of what it's going to look like. Okay, so include the important details like the size of your container, how much gas is going to be in there, how hot are things going to be, how many trials are you going to set up. Put it all in there. Up here, I better get rid of that. Move the floating head. This is where your variables go, okay? Independent variable, dependent variable. Independent, the thing you're changing. So this is going to be one of your two variables. Is it going to be how does pressure affect volume? How does temperature affect pressure? What's it going to be? Put that up here. And then this is the other variable from your gas law, the dependent variable. Okay, so please get this filled out. This is something you can be working on right now. Data table, you can get your data table set up. Remember, you can change how many squares go in here. Put the right labels. Maybe it's just pressure and volume. Maybe it's pressure, volume, and temperature. I don't know. That's up to you. Okay, this is your experiment. But you can start getting your data table set up now. Even if there's no data to put in it, you can put the labels in now. And that will help you stay more focused when you actually do your lab. Remember, you want to make measurements if possible. You can put quantitative or qualitative data in here, but please make measurements as you go. Graph, maybe a little too early to make your graph. You're going to have to actually collect data to do this. And then this is going to be how you're going to finish the whole thing up, right? Engaging an argument from evidence. Restate your research question. Make a claim about what happened in your lab. Maybe your claim is, as temperature increased, the pressure increased also. That's a claim. That's great. Give me some evidence for it over here. Go back to your graph, go back to your data table, go back to any other observations you made. That goes here. Finally, reasoning, tie it all together, right? You got to link these two together to get to your reasoning. Okay, this is where you sort of like convince me of what happened. And then you got to draw it, right? Particle model of what's going on. Okay, particle model. So show me how the atoms are moving, the atoms and molecules are moving differently here. Okay, so that's one thing you guys can be working on. If I go back here to the classwork page, other stuff for you to just check out. I posted this yesterday. It has Hopefully it's got the video attached. Yes, it does. Video attached with a description of how to work out all this stuff from how to work out all the problems from that Google Forms assignment that I gave you. And so if you actually go to the website to look at it, I'm going to make sure to pause that so we don't have to listen to me twice. Take a look down here. You can jump to any section, any question that you want to for quick navigation in case you don't want to listen to all 26 minutes of the video. Okay, so just jump to whichever one you're most interested in. If you have questions beyond that, I'll show you one more thing today that I sent you yesterday to check out. So I'm going to navigate to, I'm going to open up a new tab, and then I'm going to come to, I'll show you the way you should do it. Over here, this is using Google Chrome, by the way. So you can either come here to the apps on this, and I'm going to look for calendar. Oh, I can't find it. Where's my calendar? There it is. It's right at the top. I went right past it. Okay. If it's not, if you're looking for an app that's not in there, sometimes you have to come down here more in the G Suite Marketplace, and then you can find whatever you might be looking for. But I want to go to calendar. Another way that you can do this is you can just start typing in. Jake. You know, like if you're on your Google homepage, I guess any Google site's going to have that, but you can also just go calendar, Google. Let's just type a Google search in for that, and then boom, it's going to take you there. If you're logged into your GES account, then it's going to automatically pull up your current calendar. I don't know if you've ever looked at this before, but I sent you all an invite that should have gone to your Gmail account yesterday, okay? And that invite is about, I'm not sure why we have this dual view here. What that invite has is, let's see. I want to go to, let's go to week. Let's go to a weekly view here. I think it's because Mrs. Leslie's is on here too. We don't need any of that stuff. Okay. So every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, there is an open class waiting for you. And what you can do here is you can basically just come talk to me, okay? This is going to be using a thing called Google Meet right here, and it's a group chatting thing, group video conferencing. And so this is just going to be an open time. I'm going to shift this actually to say 8:30 to 9 to 10 instead. Let's just do that now, right? 8:30 until 10. I think that's good. Okay. Save this and all following events. Okay. All right. Sorry for that. Okay, so what you can do here though is you can just join me. I'm going to have an open class, so all you have to do is just click here. You've got an invitation. If you accept that invitation, you'll receive a reminder about it to know when it is. But it's going to be every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday from 8:30 until 10 o'clock for grade 10. And if you're in grade 11, where is it? Grade 11, it's going to happen from, I'm going to change this one also, okay? This is going to happen from 12 until 1:30, okay? And this will just be maybe 12:30 in case my lunch goes long, right? 12:30 until 2 o'clock. So you get an hour and a half time slot there. Okay, so again, accept that, and then you will receive the notification reminders. So if you have a question at any time that you want to talk to me about, you just go to that classroom. I'll be here waiting for you. Okay, I'll be waiting for you, and we can talk. I can work out things like by hand, by doing some screen sharing stuff, or anything like that. So those are the three things that I want to tell you about today, right? First thing is, the first thing was that you should be working on this, right? You should be working on planning your lab and finishing your lab and inputting that information into this document here. You can go watch me explain how to solve gas law problems, and you can be ready to attend our first open class session, which will be happening this Friday. Okay, there it is. This Friday, GES open class, grade 10 open class, and it says grade 10, it should say grade 11. Okay, so look for those guys. I hope to see you and talk to you soon. I hope you have a great day. Yep, thanks.